Hey, Radiant Ones, this is Chanelle with Radiant Living Biz. The topic today is stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I am speaking to female entrepreneurs who are established in business. That's who I serve, that's who I work with. For those of you who are newer to my scopes, my name is Chanelle Washington. Thank you for being here. Thank you if you're watching the replay. I need you to heart it up from the time you get into this scope. I'm really excited about sharing this with you. I'm going to actually break down 5 tips that helped me last night. Hey, it's a great day. I was actually fortunate enough to be invited to speak at an event. Hello, online, a conference call for the Spy Boss Tribe. And, you know, the topic, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, really jumped into my head this morning because I wanted to share some things with you on how I overcame the fear, doubt, and anxiety. We all have those. When an opportunity comes your way kind of at the last minute and you may feel like you're not prepared. So, anywho, you may feel like you're not prepared. I'm going to tell you what helped me to really do a phenomenal job and have a good results from this opportunity. I had a lot of people sign up for my webinar. If you haven't done so, the link is in the bio. The spaces are filling up. It's next Tuesday, November the 1st, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And when you opt in, you will get access to the replay. If you can't join me live, it's 5 secrets to skyrocket your sales online and how to attract a loyal following that is happy to pay premium prices. I'm going to be breaking that down. You do not want to miss it. So let's just talk about this. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready and what that really means. So as female entrepreneurs in business, opportunities come our way. And a lot of times I feel like we may miss out on those opportunities. We don't fully maximize those opportunities because we are always in a state of feeling like we need to do more, of feeling like we're not quite ready, of feeling like I need a little bit more time, right? And typically I am not that girl, but I caught myself, I guess I got the invitation really with about just a day or so's notice. Candace Holyfield, the 6-figure spa chick, she invited me to present with several other women who are in the spa and beauty business to present to her community, the Spy Boss Tribe, on a conference call that she has every week. And she asked me, and just because of where I am and what I know that I need to accomplish in my business, I said yes, but my heart really didn't want to say yes. I just didn't want to say yes because I just didn't feel 100% prepared. I'm going to tell you some things that can help you that I did, not really thinking about it, but looking back in retrospect, what I did to help me take advantage of this opportunity. And as a result, like I said, I feel like I didn't listen to the replay, but I feel like I delivered value to people who listened. And I was able to just kind of think fast on my feet, and I had my baby at the same time. My baby is not really feeling well. I had the baby on my hip, and of course the time that the call starts is, she's starting to get more active and want my attention. So I'm like, okay, I gotta pull this off, So let me tell you what I did and the tips that I want you to keep in mind. These are just kind of like, not really tips, but just observations and things that I feel can help you if you're in the same situation, which really we're all in the situation. And that speaks to the first thing that I want to mention, which is number 1, expect opportunities. Are you expecting things to happen? Are you expecting people to invite you to speak? Are you expecting people to invite you to vend or exhibit your business? Are you expecting people to ask you to be a sponsor? Are you expecting people to ask you to be interviewed for their blog or for a magazine, or to present as an expert on CNN? Like, are you expecting these things? If you're walking around thinking, even subconsciously, that nothing is going to change, that you're just going to have a humdrum week, and nothing spectacular is going to happen, then that is probably what you're going to manifest. So make sure that we, and I include myself, continue to expect great things, that you are attracting the kind of opportunities that are going to help you win and grow and succeed in your business as a female entrepreneur. The second observation is to get clear on do the work. I went back and edited this in my notes, because not only am I saying get clear, because people can say that, but I let you know that I did kind of scale back on my scopes, because for the past 5 weeks or so I've been training and staying accountable to get some work done for my business. And I did the work to get very clear on who I am, what I do, how I serve them, and how I add value. So because I did that work, when the opportunity presented itself for me to get on a live conference call, even though my baby needed me in the background and was, a little fussy, I was able to quickly say, greetings, my name is Chanelle Washington, Master Sales Coach, Entrepreneur, Execution Expert. I teach female entrepreneurs who are established in business how to discover what's missing from their sales process so that they can make more money right away. Boom. I was able to say it. I didn't have to think about it because I've been doing the work. I've been preparing. So that's something, if you haven't done it, if you're not crystal clear and you cannot articulate who you are, what you do, who you serve, and how you add value, then you need to be talking to me. Perhaps you can get a clarity call. I offer clarity calls. You can just click the link in the bio. Once you get opted into my webinar, you'll have a link also to do a free clarity call with me. So if you need that resource and you have not done it, or perhaps you've taken a class before, some training, and you just haven't done the work, you're not speaking it, when you get on Periscope, you're not speaking it when you're on your Facebook Lives, or you're not taking enough opportunity to get on and verbalize that, or even networking with people, then I highly recommend that you do so. Okay? It helped me. Number 3. All right. You have to know what you want. What do you want? I had a clear goal in mind even before, when Candace invited me. What do I want in business? What am I working towards? Right now, I am building up my list for my webinar that's coming up on November 1st. So I knew this was a perfect opportunity to get in front of potential prospects, to increase my brand awareness, to add value, and to invite people to my webinar. I knew what I wanted. I had a goal in mind. So I was able to give a clear call to action. My list was prepared. My landing page is prepared. And I was able to easily say the same thing that I just told you about going to Instagram. Candace even invited them. And the great thing about it is that Candace, when she was promoting the Spy Boss Marathon, she kind of gave people a pre-invitation and told people about my free webinar. She actually gave me a whole full Instagram post saying I don't want to keep this all to myself, because she's worked with me, and invited her community to sign up for my free webinar. So you have to know what you want if you expect people to be able to support you in business, right? So that's one thing that I would share. That was number 3. Number 4 is what I'm always talking about. And I'm saying we again, we have to cultivate our expertise, and we have to know our ish. We really do. Why? Because let me tell you, last night, perfect example. When the speakers got on, Candace told me initially I was just going to be inviting people to my webinar. And for some reason, my mind just didn't really, I didn't know how much time I had. I didn't think I was presenting on anything. But the first speaker before me, she came on and she shared about a good 5 tips, on something. And, she gave value. She gave a little presentation. And I was coming up, I think I came up 3rd. I was 3rd. I believe I was 3rd, 2nd or 3rd. But anyway, I was realizing, wow, I have to share something. I can't just tell people to get on my webinar. I have to have something to say, but I had nothing prepared. So I was like, okay, walk around, baby girl on my hip. I was kind of out on my patio. I said, listen, uh, and I was just in a zone. I mean, if you go back and listen to this replay, my tone may sound even somewhat authoritative because I was just like, I got to do this. Like, I don't care. I can't fumble around. I have one shot. This is live. I can't say you know, I was going to do this. I was going to do that. I wasn't prepared. I was just like, this is what it is, right? So I said what I had to say, and I told people, listen, I'm going to give you a takeaway and something you can implement right away. And we did have a time limit, so I was sensitive to that time limit. I gave them a very strong nugget of what they could use that I teach in one of my classes as far as the ratio of what to share with your social media posts, right? And those percentages. I broke that down, and it was like a very strong takeaway that they could use and implement across all their platforms. So I was like, that's good, that works, right? So because I'm always studying, hey, cultivating coach, how you doing? Come on in, invite your followers. This is Stay Ready So You Don't Have to Get Ready. My name is Chanelle Washington, Master Sales Coach, entrepreneur, execution expert, and I appreciate all of you who are coming back in, watching the replay. Continue to heart it up, continue to share the scope. If you haven't done so already, click the link in the bio so that you can join me next November the 1st, Tuesday, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for my webinar, 5 Secrets to Skyrocket Your Sales Online. I was sharing about my experience last night and how important it is to cultivate your expertise. You are the expert. You validate yourself. No one else has to validate you. Study, have experience, you can study, but at the same time, as a business owner, whatever you do, if you are a speaker, if you are a coach, if you are a trainer, if you are a stylist, if you are a esthetician, a massage therapist, if you are a jewelry designer, if you are a stylist, whatever it is that you do, you gotta just really master your craft. You have to love it. You have to eat, sleep, and breathe it, so that when opportunities come up like this, like I said, I wasn't prepared to teach, but I knew, listen, Chanelle, this is what you do. You know this. So what are you going to share? I had like literally minutes to think about what I was going to teach them and something that was going to be worth their time. Like people, it was 8 o'clock at night, 8:30 at night. People are taking time out of their time with their families, cooking dinner, cleaning their houses, preparing their businesses, spending time with their mates. What they could be doing, you have to show up and give people something that is worth their time. Okay, so cultivate your expertise. Make sure you're being a lifelong learner. Make sure you're studying, okay? Make sure you know your craft. So that is number 4, know your ish. Cultivate your expertise. And the 5th thing has to do with the fear, okay? The fear that you can experience when you have to present, when you have to speak, when you have to do something that is a little outside of your daily routine. This is what I wrote down. Relax in your greatness. Relax in your greatness and rest in the Most High. And that's what I had to do, because as it was getting closer to the call, I started feeling myself getting a little nervous, getting a little anxiety. It was like, oh boy, baby girl's in the background. I'm not going to, I'm going to be thrown off my game. And I said, Chanelle, relax in your greatness. Candace invited you for a reason. Rest in the Most High. God's got you. And I went and I spoke one of my affirmations that I speak. I read it out and just affirmed some things and sparked my spiritual power. And I got on the call and I did the darn thing. And I had an amazing amount of response of people who signed up for my webinar. That's why I'm telling you, hurry up, get your spot, because this replay is going to continue to go, and more people, like I noticed even after the call, 1 o'clock in the morning, somebody else was signing up again. So make sure you grab your spot. If you go to the landing page, it says that there's 250 spaces. That's not true, because the platform I'm using is only going to give me 100 spots. So we are getting close. So make sure that and it's only Wednesday. All right. The last day to register is Sunday. So I would not like anybody that follows me faithfully on Periscope to miss it. This is going to be a phenomenal opportunity to shift your business and help you to make more money, essentially, and discover some of the things you may not be doing right when it comes to e-commerce, selling your products online, building your online store. And I have several bonuses built in. So those of you who may have signed up for other things with me, you only get the webinar access if you click the link that is in the bio right now. So any questions, you can direct message me on Instagram. I love being contacted that way, at Radiant Living Biz on Instagram. You can just do that, and I'll be available. My email is radiantlivingbiz@gmail.com. radiantlivingbiz@gmail.com is one of my emails. Still working through some things technically with my domain and getting that pointed back to the Squarespace store, blah blah blah. But in the meantime, you know where to find me online. The other great thing is that we're getting more active in the Radiant Living Success Circle. You'll have your invitation to join that private Facebook group when you join the webinar as well. Okay, so thank you. My recap: stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Number 1, expect opportunities. Number 2, get clear on who you are, what you do, and how you add value. Who you serve as well. Number 3, know what you want and have a clear call to action. Number 4, cultivate your expertise. Know your ish. Number 5, relax in your greatness and rest in the Most High. My name is Chanelle Washington, Master Sales Coach, Entrepreneur Execution Expert. I teach female entrepreneurs who are established in business how to discover what is missing from their sales process so that they can make more money right away. It is my pleasure to serve you. I miss you guys. I'm going to see you next Tuesday, November the 1st. Meet me there, beat me there. Invite your business besties, tag everybody in the post on my Instagram at Radiant Living Biz. The link is bit.ly/skyrocket your sales webinar. More radiance.